I'm going crazy. 무뎌져.
Author point of view. One was sitting on the edge of swimming pool while her legs were inside the pool, placing her both elbow on her knees. She was directly looking inside the pool in her deep thoughts. A while ago, Wan came home after what happened in office and directly called Namjoon. Finally, you called me. Arun was about to speak more, but Wan cut him off in between, saying, he said he don't love me. He don't know what is love. But from yesterday, all the things he did for me were full of love and care. How? He asked with broken voice and sat on couch while holding her head and listening to her brother. I was going to tell you this before, but you cut my call and went to office excitedly. The thing is that I installed a special personality in his brain for 2 days on his enemies wouldn't suspect anything and for you to understand the situation. But now that personality expired and he will again behave like a robot then. No, and his brain is not human brain. He needs someone to teach him those human emotions and he will adopt them soon if his closest person will teach him this. Will you take him from me to teach him everything now? One tear rolled down her cheek at the thought of staying away from him. Again, Namjoon chuckled on the other side. That made Wan confused. My silly sister, I accept. I made his robotic brain, but from start his heart belonged to you. He was most closest to you. Then you have to teach him, not me. Wan felt a little happy because Jungkook was not going away from her, but then she got worried at the thought and asked, but Rupa, how come I'll teach him everything like you taught him before? When you both were in a relationship, he loved you from depth of his heart, but don't know how to express and you taught him that. Now you have to do it again. Okay, she cut the call and went upstairs with her blasting head because of numerous thoughts. Back to time. In past, he just don't know how to express his feeling, but now he don't even know what love is. I should have done Master in Love. Suddenly she remembered something. Wait, Master in Love? Professor Jimin? Yes, I can ask from him. Wine died. A number on her phone and someone picked it. Hello, Pro. Listen, Yoongi. I went behind Yoonji, but she called me and Professor Jimin. It's me, Kim Wayan. Wayan controlled her laugh while Jimin cleared his throat. I knew it. I was just pranking you. You know him very well, but she shrugged it off and came to the point. Professor, I need your help. Help? Wait, did any guy again propose you? Look, Wayan, I know I'm handsome, but it isn't me. But I'll always solve these things. What will Yoonji think? I mean, what will students think? You need to have a boyfriend now. Wayan facepalm and spoke. Professor, I need your advice for my husband. There was silence, but then someone forcefully married my student. Please help. Thought Jimin, I mean, Professor, it's not like that. Then what? Actually, I'm married and my husband cares for me, but he said he don't love me because he don't know what love is and I need to teach him. Oh, you naughty. Professor, I'm talking about teaching me about what is love and how to react on these emotions. Jimin thought about it for a while. I'm Park Jimin, master in love and I'm in just pure love. Listen, kid, properly. Every man in the world has its weakness when it's human man or animal male. And what is that weakness? If he truly loves you, then he will get angry if you give other men priority or other men make you smile or happy. You mean I should make him jealous? Yes, my dear. Have my blessings and go on. Thanks, Professor. You cut the call and got up. Let's start working on your plan, Ryan. Packing. One entered in room to find Jung sitting there, with laptop on his lap and working. Man whispered to herself, "Wow, this robot brain bunny forgot about love but didn't forget his workaholic ghost inside him." He huffed and sat with the bed headboard while looking at him. Jung looked at her and asked, "Do you need something?" "Yes, give me some poison, it will be better." But which type of... There are 3 types of poison. Word that done in Korean. Agricultural, industrial, chemical, or biological. One said with frustrated face, "Mix them all and then give me." One got up and went inside the bathroom while banging door. Noise pollution detected. In bathroom, Wayne was standing in front of mirror and regretting her parents' marriage. What if my parents didn't get married and then they didn't have me? Oh God, can't Dad use protection at that night? One laughed at her silly behavior and went out. Seeing her dear husband sitting at the same place till she spoke, Jungkook looked up with his doe eyes. It melted her, but she kept herself strong. Yes, today we have to go somewhere. Jung thought about something and said, but I remember we don't have any schedule after afternoon. Wan nodded, yeah, but now we are invited in Haru's birthday party. Who is Haru? Your company employee. Today when I met them in the morning, she invited me there. Jung went off and nodded, then let's get ready. Saying this, mind went in her closet to decide a dress for a party. She drilled her fingers on dresses, changing each of them. I should wear something that can make my plan work more better. She picked a dress and smirked while comparing herself with dress. June, you must our brain, but your hormones still have blood and I would like to see their hormones right. She winked to herself in the mirror and went to get ready. After some minutes, Van came out of the dressing room all ready and she diverted her gaze in front, things moving around her stopped. She got everything roaming in her mind because the ethereal man standing in front of mirror adjusting his coat. He turned around just to see Van standing like a statue. He moved to her and called her Diane. She suddenly came out of her thoughts. She got shy as she looked down and placed a hair strand behind her. Jungle looked at her waiting for her to speak. How do I look? She asked in hope of a good reply, but the dress is so elegant and beautiful. I'm sure the designer worked very well on it. Saying this, he went out while Van stomped her feet there. After taking her purse, she went out, reaching the party venue and in car ride Jungle didn't drive but the driver was just silent drive. He was already busy doing chit-chat as you both entered. Someone came behind you and hugged you. Oh, Haru. Thank you, Van, for coming here. I'm glad to see you here. Van smiled and hugged her butt. As Haru gazed went to Jungkook, she stood straight while clearing her throat. Mr. Juni also came. Actually, yes, I thought he will get bored in home, so I also bring him. Jung was standing silent as he don't know what to do. That's so nice. I hope you both enjoy the party. I'll be back after some minutes. I relaxed as Van looked at Jungkook and asked, do I need to teach now that how to greet people? Jungkook tilted his head with his doe eyes. Like what? Look, when a person comes to meet us, we need to greet them back, shaking hands or hugging them. Jung nodded as Vian often went to meet other people, but someone was looking at them from not so far away. Why does behavior look so different? Vian's point of view, here I came to meet other people. There were some male employees as well. Before this, whenever I get close with male employees, he got jealous. I'll tried lava, now I'll do it intentionally, June. I smirked and stand male employee with Jung beside me. He greeted us respectfully and started to talk. As I forcefully started to laugh on other employees talk and putting hands on their shoulders. But as I looked beside me, predicting a furious Jungkook standing, but he was standing between a group of female cockroaches were roaming their hand on his arms and pressing it on shoulder intentionally. He will beat them with pink slipper that I brought from Jin. These filthy cockroaches looking like a witch with red lipstick. Vine was breathing like a dragon as she felt water drop on her face. Yeah, be cool, you look like a blasting volcano. Oppa takes Robo Bunny out from the woman's arrival. Okay, stop, Jin, take Junk with you, I'll bet. Oppa, what are you doing here? I have to discuss something with Jungkook. Oh, okay, I'll stay here then. Now you should go back home with guards, we'll be back soon. Why not? Because Namjoon always say things for bad, or why will he not let her enjoy a party? But she also don't question on her brother order until he tell her himself. While later Namjoon took Jungkook with him and Jin was also with them. They enter in a room of hotel. The hotel belongs to Kim's. Tang was already standing there waiting for them. Is everything ready? Tang nodded and Namjoon gesture. Do something. Tang again nodded and moved the couch from its place with the help of Jin while Jungkook and Namjoon were standing. Then Tang touched the wooden design and wall as it moved at the wall, opened into another room or a secret room. They all entered in room, but someone else was already inside. For them, Tang got alert, but Namjoon stopped him and come on. As the person come out, Jungkook's eyes trying to see that person. Jimin came forward and met with other members. As he came in front of Jungkook, hugged him tightly. Jimin hit his back while saying, I thought you got more strong, but here you being a weak bun. They laughed and stood in front of screen. I also hope everything will go well, not like last time. Namjoon nodded and asked, any news? They are doubting his behavior. Namjoon looked at Jungkook and Jungkook also smirked. I didn't forget what happened a year ago.